Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another reading vlog. Yay! I feel like it's now a tradition to start like my reading vlogs in my kitchen. It's just where it all begins. I'm also making amazing coconut chicken soup that I got from I don't know, can you see it? It looks weird. Why am I doing this? We went and got pho. I think that's how you say it, not pho. It looks like pho, but I think it's pronounced pho. Anyway, we went and got that last night for dinner, and I have leftovers, and I'm so happy because there's nothing better than second day pho. I hope I'm saying that right, and if not, it's gonna sound really dumb. Anyway, I'm here with a vlog. I'm so excited. I haven't vlogged since the Cozy Little Readathon, which was probably like a month ago. I feel a little bit rusty, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. I decided to vlog this weekend because I am finally picking up The Anatomy of Dreams by Chloe Benjamin, and I am so excited. You guys know how much I love, love, love The Immortalists. This is Chloe Benjamin's first book, The Anatomy of Dreams, and I hope that I love it. I'm very nervous. The Immortalists did a lot better, I think, like selling wise, and like got her kind of like on the map as far as like her as an author. And this one was her first book. This book I honestly know nothing about. I think it's about a husband and a wife who work for this scientist guy who is studying dreams, and it's like their relationship, honestly. That's all I know. Let me read like a little blurb by Publishers Weekly on the back of the book. Maybe that'll give us some insight. It says, a moving love story wrapped in the trappings of a sci-fi thriller. Benjamin has a deft hand for rendering both the stomach-twisting nature of early infatuation and the way relationships mellow over time. A sly, promising, and ambitious debut. I am so anxious to read this. I'm feeling all the things. I want to love it. I don't think I'm going to love it as much as The Immortalists for sure. I just want to not hate it because I love her writing and I don't want to hate it. I don't want to hate it. Please, please don't let me hate you. So there's about 300 pages of this book. I'm going to try and read 100 pages every day, and today's Friday, so here we go. Welcome to the vlog. Sorry, not sorry, but look at this soup. You guys, it's so good. Coconut chicken soup. It's delicious. I'm obsessed. Also, look at my cat thinking he rules the world, sitting on my coffee bar. What are you doing, sir? Explain yourself. Hello, work is over. Thank goodness. That felt like the longest Friday afternoon post-lunch like ever. Oh my gosh, it just went on and on and on. But anyway, I'm back. I'm now going to go to the gym, even though I really don't want to, but I know that it will make me feel good, so I'm going to go. And then I'm going to come home and make dinner and start reading. If I need to read 100 pages, then I really need to like read 50 after dinner right away, and then I can read 50 later. So trying to just like spread it out a little bit. Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby Scout. Sleeping on my messy bed. Hello, I'm back. It's way later and I haven't read anything yet today. I went to the gym and it didn't really make me feel better, but that's okay. And then came home and Andrew and I made dinner. We actually had 2 meals from HelloFresh. We like tried their little dealio they had going on during Christmas, and it was bomb. It was so good. But I'm here. I am going to read, and I'm going to do it in the bath because that is where I get the most reading done, because I leave my phone outside and bring in my book and just sit and read. So this is what we're gonna do. Right now, I really want to at least get to 50 pages, if not maybe a little bit more, because now I'm thinking 100 pages is probably a little too much for right now, like an evening, but at least 50. We'll see what happens. I hope I love it. Okay, here we go. I read like 67 pages, nearly 70 pages into The Anatomy of Dreams, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. Also, I look like a wet rat, sorry, with my hair. I don't not like it, but I don't necessarily like it. But I'm really intrigued to see where it goes. I kind of get the underlying like thriller aspect. There's very much like mysterious things happening, and I am very intrigued. I just need the pace to like pick it up a little bit, and then I think I will be possibly like in love with this book. It's reminding me so much of The Dreamers, my favorite book of 2019, one of my new favorite books of all time, on par with The Immortalists. I love that one just as much. And it's kind of reminding me of The Dreamers, which is so weird and like kind of freaking me out. But I'm also wondering if I'm just feeling that way because it's a book about like dreaming. And The Dreamers obviously was a book, not so much about their dreams, but like people sleeping. I don't know, maybe I'm weirdly fascinated and super into that stuff. It's reminding me of The Dreamers, and then it's also reminding me of The Immortalist just because of the way that she's writing. I don't hate it, so that's a good thing. And I got a lot of reading done in the tub, so that was great. I am in my cozy clothes now. I have my makeup off. My hair is... I'm gonna put a conditioning treatment in my hair. I think I'm just going to chill the rest of the night. I know I said I wanted to do 100 pages a day, but I only had such a small window today to read 100 pages, and tomorrow I literally have all day. I have no plans, and I'm so excited. I do need to like clean my room and do adult things, but I think I'm just going to chill the rest of the night. I have been super obsessed with The Sims lately. Like, it's not good. I now have my own like desktop computer, and one of the first things I did was re-download Sims 4, and I've just been like living my best life playing it, and it's all I want to do. But I'm trying to be responsible and keep my reading up and also do adult things like the dishes and work. But it's Friday night and now I want to play The Sims, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more reading of The Anatomy of Dreams. Saturday. It's the first time I'm vlogging today. It's 4 o'clock. But I have been reading a little bit. I am now like 110 pages into The Anatomy of Dreams. It's such an intriguing book. I feel like when I read books, I'm usually able to really pinpoint like what I like, what I don't like, how I'm feeling about it, but I've never felt so kind of like confused with how I feel about a book. I'll read like 4 pages and be like, oh, okay, I really don't like this book. It's just really not my cup of tea. I don't like it. And then the next 4 pages, I'll be like, wait, no, I do like this book. This is really entertaining. Okay, yeah, I like it. And then like the next 4 pages, I'll not like it again. And then the 4 pages after that, I'll like it again. So it's really been like back and forth as far as how I feel. But it's told from the wife's perspective, the girl's perspective. Our main character's name is Sylvia. And her boyfriend, Gabe, is the other main character. And then the other main character is this like professor guy, scientist guy that they are doing these sleep studies with. It's kind of like a dual timeline. The chapters that take place back in like the 90s 90s where she went to high school and then college. It's kind of like, I think, setting up the foundation of revealing why they're doing what they're doing in the present. But it's just not really all making sense right now. And sometimes I feel like there's details and there's stories that aren't really significant. Like they're not integral parts of the story unless they're trying to explain like what her character's about. Sometimes it feels a little bit stiff, and sometimes like, and I hate saying this because I love Chloe Benjamin so much. This is her first book, by the way. This was done in 2014, and then The Immortalists was done like 4 years later. So I think that also says a lot about like an author. Like I think she probably took a lot of time in between these books to write The Immortalist, but I feel like I can see her writing as it evolved. Like this book feels a little bit, unless this is just our main character, but it feels a little bit like pretentious. Oh, and I don't like saying that because I really love Chloe Benjamin, but like this main character is driving me a little bit bonkers because she's just very, I don't know, pretentious, like stiff. And we get glimpses of her like emotion. There are some interesting things going on with like the sci-fi aspect as far as like the sleep study and what they're actually doing. So I am really enjoying that. But as far as like the flashbacks, I'm really not enjoying that much. A lot of the sentences start with I. It's being told from this person's perspective, but it's I this and I this and I this. It's a lot of telling in the flashbacks, which is kind of driving me nuts. I hope the story continues to pick up. I'm still very determined to finish it. I don't want to DNF it. I don't hate it enough at this point to DNF it. It's really gloomy here. I haven't done much today, honestly. Andrew made me a great breakfast and some coffee, and then later on I made more coffee, as you guys saw in my Nespresso machine. I love it so much. And I've honestly just been chilling. I took a shower, I blow dried my hair to try and look decent, and yeah, I've just been kind of reading on and off. I think I do want to take a break and play The Sims though. I may have stayed up until like 1 in the morning last night playing. But I need to get to page 200 at least today. So I'm going to read a little bit more, and then I think I'm going to take a break and then read a little bit more, and then we take another break. We'll see how it goes. Not much new to report, but I had to jump on here because Chloe Benjamin just messaged me on Instagram. I'm freaking out. Okay. So Chloe Benjamin, who is the author of The Immortalists and Anatomy of Dreams, if you don't know, just DM'd me on Instagram, and she just like is the sweetest person ever. I posted a picture today of me reading The Anatomy of Dreams on Instagram, and she just wrote to me. She said that she doesn't normally reach out to bookstagrammers because she doesn't want them to feel pressured in some way. She wants it to like be like a reader's space, you know, which I thought was super sweet. And she's like, but I just wanted to say, I've noticed that you've posted a lot about my work, and I just really appreciate your support. I'm really touched. And then she said, just like, have a happy new year. And I just, I am freaking out. Oh my gosh, just like totally made my life. I love her. I like got the chance to tell her how much I love her work, and like I know that she saw it. It just makes me so happy because The Immortalist just means so much to me, and wow. I am just I'm just a little over the moon right now. A little starstruck, a little bit freaking out, but yeah. Anyway, that's all I came on here to say. Ooh. Good morning! Happy Sunday! I am literally running out the door on my way to church. I just wanted to pop in and say hello. I read up to like page 170 last night of The Anatomy of Dreams, and nothing has changed. I'm still very undecided, but I think ultimately I'm not gonna love this book, which is sad, but that's okay. We'll talk about it more. I'm gonna keep reading. I am going to finish it today. That is like numero uno on my agenda, but for right now I gotta get to church. Hello, I'm back from church, and y'all, I have so many dishes to do, but I need to read. It's already 1:46. I'm so hungry. I have a pizza cooking. I have to do my dishes, and then I need to read. So that is the plan. What else do I have to say? Nothing else about the book. It's hard for me to say I'm disappointed because it's not that I'm necessarily disappointed. I didn't have very high expectations for this book, but it's just on paper, I should love this book. I should absolutely love this book, and I'm just not. It's a very interesting story, but I'm just not loving it. I wish I had more to report, But all I have to report is that I have to be an adult and do all of my dishes right now, and I don't want to. Church was so good this morning. I was like bawling during the message. I so often rely on my own strength and wisdom and I don't know, whatever, to get me through situations that I find myself in. And right now, Andrew and I are kind of going through some stuff where, like, our lease for the house that we're renting right now is going to be up soon, this summer. And we're at a crossroads. Like, we don't want to stay here in Memphis. We would like to move. We would like to possibly buy a house. We would like to possibly go to Nashville or back to Wisconsin where we have family. Nashville because he's a musician and that could be the best place for him. But there's a lot of pros and cons to both, and I have just been like leaving God out of the equation completely. I have been just trying to manipulate the situation so that I'll wake up one day and we'll know what to do, and there's like this, like, surely it's just like a problem that needs to be solved, right? And I think sometimes in life, like, it's not that it's a problem to be solved, it's just to take one step at a time and to have faith and to bring God into the situation. And like, I have not been doing that at all, and I just felt very convicted this morning at church and remembered like how powerful God is, and like his love for me, his guidance in this situation. And I don't know, that's not to say that like we haven't been praying about it and all this stuff. I've just been having this huge lack of faith, and I want to have more faith. You know, I want to be remembering that at the end of the day, we will be where we need to be, and God will be there too, and that is all that matters. And so, yeah, just, it was a challenging morning for me, for sure, but a really good one. Very much needed. just kind of hard. I don't know, just kind of hard. Anyway, I don't know why I shared all that. Just a little slice of life there for you. But, okay, I'm gonna start on my dishes. Scout's so happy because I got him a new toy. Did I get you a new toy? Yeah, you got your birdie? Should we show everyone what I got you? Yeah? Here, let's see. What is it? I got him this little bird from Target. Can you hear it? It makes chirping noises. Ready? You want it? Ready? Scout. Oh. Little update, I started listening to the audiobook and it is so much easier to follow along with. So I kind of wish I would have done that from the start. I don't know if I checked and it wasn't on Scribd, but it's definitely on Scribd now, so I'm gonna listen to the rest of it on audiobook and maybe I will end up loving it. Maybe. The next time I check in, I will be done. I have about 3 hours of the audiobook left. I'm listening to it on like 1.8 speed, so I should be done soon. Well, I finished it. I read The Anatomy of Dreams by Chloe Benjamin, and I have a lot of thoughts. Basically, I just didn't like it. I wanted to like it so much more than I did. If I'm being super honest, I just didn't enjoy it. I feel like I can definitely tell it's her first book when comparing to The Immortalists. Gosh, I don't want to be mean because I love her so much, but in my opinion, I felt like the book was a little bit directionless. I didn't know if it was a character study, supposed to be like a romance, a story about these people's like marriage, supposed to be about like sci-fi, also supposed to be like slightly a thriller. I don't think the book knew what it was supposed to be. Like, that's how it read to me. I cared a little bit for our main character. I wasn't convinced on the relationship that she had with her boyfriend then husband, and I never really bought into the whole like whatever they were doing for the scientist guy. Good things. Let's see. I would say that the writing was good because Chloe Benjamin just knows how to craft a sentence. Like, it's just, her prose is just so beautiful. There was a twist at the end that I didn't see coming, but that's because I didn't consider this a twisty book. There was always something kind of underlying, but I liked the twist. I was pleasantly surprised by the twist. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else like worth talking about, but I don't think that there is. I really didn't like it that much. If I had to give it a star rating right now, which I don't like doing, I prefer to sit and wait on a book for a few days, but if I had to give it a star rating, like a 2? That's so bad. I'm so sad. I'm very sad that I didn't like this one, but I think she might be writing a 3rd book, so I'm super excited about that. It doesn't change how I feel about Chloe Benjamin and her writing at all. This was just not for me. I really wanted to like it. I just didn't. So, it's so painful. Alright, y'all. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to another vlog. I hope that you have a wonderful day wherever you are. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Bye!